First off, congrats on the win. I guess for anyone who wants to take it, 6-0 starting conference play. I don't think it's been done here since, is it 59-60 you said?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's been a long while. Just what does it mean to get off to that kind of starting conference play, especially after the way that non-con went at times for y'all?
Yeah, it means a lot. I feel like during our non-conference there was a lot of people that begin to, say stuff and think that we weren't very good and, a lot of stuff like that. But we always knew that, we just had to clean up some stuff and, that we'd be fine. And we did, and we're playing, no one cares who does what. Like, we just want to win, and that's the stage that we at right now. And nothing else matters besides winning, and it feels really good to be 6-0.
Yeah, I feel like, us having a rough non-conference, I feel like that was kind of good for us. It just helped us get the chip on our shoulder that we needed, and it's showing.
Just the fact that I know probably the plan wasn't to lose 5 straight games and then win 6 straight games, but was there anything, even in those defeats in December that you guys figured out or something that clicked that helped have you guys get some good form going into ASUN play?
I think the main thing was, it wasn't even that anybody was being selfish. It was just, we needed to learn how to, gain from what we learned last year about moving the ball and stuff like that. And, as we continue to play, offense and defense as a whole unit, I think that is just the main thing, is just playing together and stuff like that.
Cozart, guy with experience from last year as well. What did you think was the key to kind of sticking together through that rough December to have this happen now?
One thing I got to say is Coach was talking to us, I think earlier in the week. He said that the non-conference schedule was one of the best things to ever happen to us. Even though we were losing, because it brought us together more than ever. Even though we were game for turning out the way we wanted to, and we were struggling on defense and offense. I think it brought us closer together more than ever, and it made us want to win even more. So coming into the conference, we knew we had a job to do, and I think it was just a really special group of guys to be able to go through that rough patch and still come out on top.
Was there anything that you individually discovered about yourself or your game in December that's helped allow you to help your team to the start of this one?
I knew I had to get more confidence, be more demanding in the post, and especially just be more of a leader on the court. It's my 5th year, so I got to get more used to. I knew I had to get more used to being that type of guy that no matter what, no matter how the game's going, I would still be able to keep a level head and still be able to get buckets for the team and still be able to lead them.
I know you're not the most vocal guy, but I guess what was that process like of becoming more of a leader and instilling more confidence in yourself to help the team going forward?
It was good, especially I think, like I said, when we went through that rough patch in non-conference, it was definitely eye-opening for me because I knew, we had to step it up some way. We had to discover what was going on and what was going wrong with us, and I think us coming together and me just trying to be more confident on the floor. I think that I kind of discovered just to be just a little bit more of a leader, or at least be more in the spotlight as that type of guy.
Is that something that either of you two guys or your teammates kind of noticed in a progression in his game and what he's bringing on the court?
Yeah, I noticed Coz is, known as an undersized center because, it might be 6'7" or whatever, but, even when we played Zach Edey, he was going to work. And, we trust Coz. Every time we feed him the ball, we think he's going to get a bucket every time. So, just seeing him come into that role and just, being a guy that late in the game we need a bucket, we're giving it to him, has been really cool to watch.
Collin, have you noticed anything?
Yeah, this is obviously my first year here, but I played against him last year, and I definitely felt the team I was with definitely felt his presence, and I'm just glad to be playing with a big man like him.
I don't think any of your Central Arkansas teams started 6-0 in conference, so what's this feeling like to be with this group and to have this kind of success?
Yeah, it feels good, but it wasn't given to us, so we had to put in the work for it, so we got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I guess lastly, going forward, what are you guys hoping to do the rest of the season? How do you keep this momentum going into February, hopefully into March, and then on from there?
We just got to, again, just stay together. I think that's been the best thing that's worked for us is just staying together as a team and not taking any team for granted. I think one of our main problems going into the non-conference is that we could just show up on the court and just think we were going to win. And so coming in here now and having to work for every win and staying together no matter how the game's going, I think that's genuinely just improved, our game the most. And I think, that's what's going to help us moving forward.
Yeah.
Turner, talk a little bit about the stretch in the first half where you scored 8 straight points.
I was feeling it, and they were running me off the line, so I knew I could get to, my floater or pull up. And after I hit that three, on the scout report, I was probably listed as a shooter. And after I hit that first year, I knew they'd be closing out hard. And the next 2 times, I, took it to the basket, and one of them I got fouled. So, it was just me running off the line. My teammates finding me in transition and stuff like that. So, yeah.